Welcome to an episode of the Thoughts of an Average Joe podcast, man. It's your boy Joe, your favorite average Joe. Hey man, I know it's late first of all, and I'm sorry that I haven't, recorded like I'm supposed to. Life, man. Life be happening is really all I can say. I don't know when it's going to drop. It's 4:15 in the morning on June 4th. I got to be working 9 o'clock. I don't know if I'm able to edit and render it before I get to work. So if I don't drop it June 4th, you probably won't see this until June 11th. But I know I got to do better. Be more consistent. The only way I'm gonna grow this. So I'm gonna try to start. Like this weekend, I'm off and try to batch record shit. But yeah, man. How's everybody doing, bro? My mental health has been shit, to be honest with you. Biking Bike is starting to get to me, right? Living on my own is enjoyable, but it's not what I thought it would be. But I do love the peace and quiet, right? But it's not what I thought it would be, right? But I don't know how long it's going to be because they gotta go to sleep. But real quick, couple announcements. It's Shan's birthday. Happy birthday, Shan. Getting old as hell. I don't forget how old she said she was turning, but happy birthday to her. What else? Larry from the Couch Session dropped a really good podcast called I Just Want to Be Free. I'm actually going to put the link in the description below, along with obviously the link for this. So check that out. It's on YouTube. It's a lengthy one, but it's a good one. And of course, Graphic Tees. We're dropping. Like always. So subscribe to the pod. So I'm at work, right? And I get inspired by a short. So this black lady, right, had fed mice, had fed a rat to her snake, right? And she was saying like 2 weeks in, and it was like, I brought him for food, and he's like, this nigga's your friend. And then I guess somebody who knows well about snakes was like, that is a ball python snake because it curls up in a ball. That's not your friend. He was like, that mice is not your snake's friend. She was like, it just waits until it's hungry. Sometimes it can wait 2 to 3 weeks, measuring its prey, and then attack. And then I saw a comment. Somebody had commented, and they was like, I wish humans were like that. Because he was like, they aren't your friends, they just aren't hungry yet. And that's going to be the title of the episode. Here's what I mean by that, right? You ever notice how some people are loyal when you're winning, supportive when you're useful, and available when you have something they need, but the second the opportunities disappear, the phone stops ringing? Maybe they weren't your friends. Maybe they were not your friends. Maybe they just weren't hungry yet. Especially in this culture that we're in now, right? Especially in this culture that we're in now, you don't find a lot of genuine friends. It's always, what can I get out of this person? And most of these, like most relationships nowadays, are transactional. Like, what can I get out of this person, this friendship? And because that comes to friendships, relationships, sometimes, family. Like, what can I get out of this person? Like, do you really want the best for this person? Or is it just, what can you do for them? Right? Some relationships are built on access, benefit, status, money, connections, emotional labor, or convenience, not genuine care. Sorry. I'm watching a lot of YouTube at my night job because I don't be having shit to do. No, I'd be working, but I'd be I'd be doing my work, but I'd be on my night job, be at the night job, doing what I got to do, right? Um, and I saw a lady on tonight's conversation stating that should she leave her husband because her husband has not provided, stopped providing, and it was only that season was only like a year in, and he just lost his job, wasn't able to provide, and it was like, damn. And she said she married him because he could provide, and it's like, so you didn't marry the nigga because you wanted him. You married the nigga off of what he can do for you, and now that he can't do anything for you, you don't want to be with him no more. But what happened? What happened to better or for worse? What happened to for better or for worse? And I'm just like, yo, what is wrong with people, bro? What is wrong with people? Cause that's fucking crazy to me. Like I wish my wife, if I get married, would be like, oh, you ain't providing, I don't want to be with you. Bitch, you got me fucked up. It's better for us. Like the fuck you think this is? Let's talk about this. The well everyone drinks from, right? The well provides water. Everyone gathers around when there's something to gain. People praise the well when it benefits them. And very few ask how the well stays full, right? Um, I'm always looked as the person who I don't have my shit together, but I'm always looked as the person who when somebody needs something, they come to me. Oh, you got this, you got that. Can you help me with this? Can you help me with that? Not know how, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, perfect example, right? Um, I've had some life shit happen over the last couple weeks. Missed some time at my night job, right? Last time I was at my night job, like we had a potluck. Well, I won't say the last time, but a couple weeks ago we had a potluck at my night job, right? I was tasked with the mac and cheese because some people taste my mac and cheese, said they liked it, and one of my coworkers had asked for mac and cheese, right? And so I missed time, a little considerable amount of time, right? Came into work, trying to make small talk. Really want to know where the mac and cheese is at, and it's like, let's not make small talk. I know what you want, right? And you want to know, did I start it? What's the update? Just get to the point. You ain't got to ask me, right? People will use you and use you and use you and don't ask how you're doing. Don't care about how you're doing because they aren't your friends. They just aren't hungry yet. The moment that you can't do what you want for them, it's a wrap. It's over. You're not useful to them. You're useless. So then it's like, damn, like, were we never friends? No, these niggas is not your friends. Everybody wants to be up. And this is like a lot of this shit happens all the time in sports, bro. You see the guy who the athlete who's doing well, they're making good money, and their entourage is, either they're taking care of their people, their entourage, but when that money stop, you really get to see, like, when you don't do shit for people, you really get to see who your real friends are. Oh, you was just somebody that wanted me because I was helping you pay these bills. I was helping you pay this rent, or I was taking care of you because I had the means to do so. But you never really truly cared about how I'm doing. Didn't ask about how my mental health is. Do I need anything? During this season that I'm in, I'm genuinely starting to see, like, who really fucks with me. I mean, truly, who really fucks with me. Like, who will go out their way to help me out. Because I'm always used to I'm always used to going out of my way to help people out. And during the season I'm in now, it's like, okay, I'm starting to see who's really going to go out their way to help me out. And it's humbling. It's a very humbling experience. Being the person who always helps, and the person who always has resources, and the person who always listens. Like, when you need to listen, when you need to vent, who can you come to? Like, like, because I got a lot of people that listen to me, And I have a decent amount of people that I can come to and vent to, but I don't like always venting to them because everybody got their own shit, right? And you know, sometimes people just don't want to be bothered, and I try to respect that. But also, like, if you my friend, like today, I'm at work, good friend of mine, was going through some shit. A person I got a lot of love for, and I asked her, I'm like, what's going on? Like, what's like, this isn't you. Like one thing about me is, right, I will always make it seem like I don't pay attention, but I do pay attention. It's just I always make it just comes across that I don't, but I be paying attention, and it be like I can tell like what's wrong, something's wrong. Like I'm very observant when I need to be. Like what's wrong? Like I can tell when something's wrong. Like, what's wrong? What's going on? Oh, don't worry about it. You got a lot of shit going on. Stop playing with me and tell me what's wrong, bro. Like I know something's not right with you. What the fuck is going on? And so hopefully she, tells me in the morning, because I don't know, because she sleep and it's 4 something in the morning. I have a question for my listeners. If you stop providing what everyone expects from you tomorrow, who would still call? If you stop providing what everyone expects from you from tomorrow, who would still call? Back in the day, right, there was this chick I used to be like, I used to fuck with her heavy. And it was long distance. And we finally had the opportunity to see somebody, to see each other. She flaked. And so, every once in a while she'll hit my line, try to, rekindle that flame. And it's like she was like, I missed the conversation that we had. I was like, well, you shouldn't have flaked. You know what I'm saying? It was cool. You know what I'm saying? What I was doing for you was cool until it was time to see each other, and then you flaked. You came up with an excuse after I helped you out again. And it was like, I was cool off of that. Like I saw who you was, and it's not gonna be nothing that could change that, because you weren't my friend. You just weren't hungry yet. The moment I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna keep doing this if I don't see you, you said fuck it. And now you want to rekindle back because you ain't no other nigga was helping you like that really cared about you. And I'm saying I'm not doing that. That's not something that I'm interested in doing again. Do you have friendships or do you have subscription services? Do you have friendships or do you have subscription services? How many relationships are actually transactions disguised as friendships? Friendships, relationships, romantic relationships, like how many relationships do you have to where they're transactional, but they're disguised as friendships? Like every time you go see a chick, right? You always got to shell out some money. Do they ever pay for you? Do they ever be like, did they ever send you some money and be like, hey, I'm gonna get your hair cut or some shit like that? And I think the last person I talked to, I think that was one of the things I wish was different. Because I've always gone above and beyond for her, right? And it's always like, well, when I got X, Y, Z, X, Y, and D, this and that, but I never received that from her. So it was like, damn, I'm always going above and beyond. It's like, damn, like it would be nice if you, pay for a nigga haircut every once in a while, just to show me that you know what I'm saying, like to show me you appreciate me. Like you can't sit there in one tone be like, oh, if I got a nigga, I just expect him to know, like, oh, my feet need to get done. Like, you see my feet getting done, just give me some money for it. And it's like, you can't expect that. But then, like, you see my hair fucked up, and you not even being like, hey, here's $50 to get a haircut. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I wish that was different. But I was just random. I was just throwing that out there. But yeah, everybody got a friend who only calls when they need a favor. The relative who only appears when money is involved. Luckily for me, I ain't got no money like that. So ain't no relatives calling me asking me for money. Because bitch, I'm outside my brother. But I'm not gonna lie to you. In my family, we pay each other back. Like there's maybe like 1 or 2 times where my little brother Manny was like, don't worry about it. But for the most part, nigga, I need my money back. My little brother Josh, we borrow from each other all the time. And I'd be like, I need this shit back. This shit ain't free. Nigga, this shit ain't, we in a fucking recession. This shit ain't free, nigga. I need my money back. And I don't know, maybe it's just me. Cause the same thing with my parents. Like, you know, my parents be like, I need my money back too. Maybe it's just a Jackson thing and how we was raised. Cause I remember me and Tyler was like, you ask money back from your spouse? Fuck yes, I do. I need all my money back. I ain't at a point to where I could just give you $400 and not miss that shit. Nah, nigga. I need all that. I need that. I need that back. Call me cheap, whatever you want to call it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I need that back. Like, especially in the generation we're in, where I really feel like there is nothing based off of love. Everything is based off of fucking transactions. Oh, I mean, yeah, I may like you, but I need help with bills. Can you help me with these bills before I give you some pussy? What happened to just being sex? Two people catching a nut. Why I gotta pay a bill to get some pussy? I don't. And this is why I am kind of fearful of having a child or a daughter, right? Because I'm not of the mindset of if he's fucking you, he should be taking care of you. Because I don't necessarily believe that's true. Sex is consensual, right? If we are two consenting adults fucking, why I gotta take care of you? Because 9 out of 10 you ain't taking care of me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, now if we in a relationship, that's different. But like, in certain instances, like, yes, if we're fucking and your car got fucked up, can help you come change the tire. See me, I know how to change one, but it'll take me a very long time to do it. So I'm gonna just call AAA. Because I'll sit there and wait for you. I'll use my resources, but I'm not getting down to changing the tire. I'm not doing that shit. That shit ain't something that I'm doing, right? The coworker who's friendly until promotion season, that's a big one. That is a big one. You see who you like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I always be trying to tell people all the time, coworkers ain't your friend. Because if they get a chance to get promoted, yeah, you gonna see real quick. Them niggas ain't your friends. All of a sudden, when somebody get promoted, all of a sudden they a company man or company woman. Like, and you just wasn't a company man or company woman just like 4 fucking weeks ago. Like, you know what I'm saying? So like, you got to be careful with that shit. The person who loves your company until someone more useful arrives. Oh, you love my company when I'm feeding you. You love my company when you ask me for $40 and I got it. But the moment you run into somebody else who got it more than me, is fuck me, fuck what I got going on. You know what I'm saying? Fuck how I feel, or fuck my mental health, cause you don't care, cause you wasn't my friend. You just wasn't hungry yet. The moment you became hungry, you swallowed me up. Pause. Big pause. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm Jonah and you the whale in the Bible. You know what I'm saying? You ate me alive. Pause. You ate me alive because you were an opportunist. You was like, hey, you've been great for what you had to do, but I'm gonna go fuck with this nigga because he got more money. Even though you treated me right, I'm gonna go fuck with this nigga because he got more money. Or I'm gonna go do this because they got this and you don't have this and I want to level up. Like, what happened to there are genuine people, right? And in this economy, in this generation, if you got somebody genuine, you need to hold on to them because it is hard. It's hard to find genuine people nowadays because motherfuckers ain't genuine, bro. It's not genuine. And being on social media make that shit a whole lot worse, bro. People ain't genuine. People want a bag, bro. People don't really want to build. Niggas don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, women want to get taken care of and not have to do shit to be getting taken care of. And I have to understand what that comes with. Like, nah. They don't want to do that shit, bro. They really don't. They don't want no parts of that. Like, we all got a friend where they call only when they need something. I miss you. Let's cut the small talk. Cause do you miss me or you want something? Let's cut the small talk so I can tell you no. Like, let's get the formalities out of the way. All right? Let's get the formalities out of the way because you don't really care. You just try to be like, oh, I miss you. I've been busy, bam, bam, bam. And sooner or later, can I borrow this? Can I borrow that? Can I have this? Can I have that? Can you take me this place? Can you take me that place? I need your advice on something. Or the friend that calls to vent and you can't get a word in. I feel like that's selfish as fuck. If I'm calling to vent, if you calling to vent and I also want to talk to you and I need to vent myself and you don't let me vent and it's just all about you, like, bro, what are we doing, bro? Like, why you calling my line? If it's not gonna be a two-way street, why are you calling my line? You know what I'm saying? I could have been asleep. I could have been doing whatever. Why are you calling my line? Some people don't value you. They value your usefulness. And this is a difficult realization because these people often seem genuine while they're benefiting from the relationship. Of course, they seem genuine, like they care, like they really fuck with you, but it's because they're you know what I'm saying, they're using you. They don't value you as a person. They value your usefulness. What can I do? How can this person help me? But when has that person ever said, what do you need from me? I'm always there for you. What do you need from me? How can I be useful to you like you're useful to me? How can I be as valuable in your life as you're as valuable in mine? And a lot of people don't think like that, bro, because a lot of people are all out for self. And it's okay to be selfish, but they're all out for self, all out for gain, all out for, oh, if I, you know what I'm saying, if I got to use a nigga, if I got to use a bitch to get to the next step, that's what I'm going to do. And it shouldn't be like that, bro, because you need genuine friends in life. You do. You need genuine friends in life. If you don't have no genuine friends in life, you're going to have a real lonely life. A real lonely life. And then if you get to the point where you're always using people, now you had the genuine friends and they gone. At some point, people wake up and they realize that this ain't it. I no longer want this for me. I no longer want to keep having you in my life because what purpose are you serving outside of just breaking me down? Like, what else are we fucking doing? The hunger test. Here's what I mean by that, right? People seem loyal when there isn't a reason to betray you. Right? People seem loyal when there isn't a reason to betray you. Let me explain. The real test comes when money gets involved. You know what I'm saying? Hey, for example, hey man, listen. Like, can I borrow some money? Yeah, you my nigga, man. You know I fuck with you the long way. I got you. When can you pay you back? I got you, man. Like, give me a couple weeks. Maybe a month. Depending on, like, how big it is. Say less. I got you. You won't pay me back, though, right? Yeah, I got you, bro. Don't worry about it. No communication. No nothing. Just ghost. People living their best life. Knowing that they made a promise to you that they was going to pay you back. And they didn't. They ain't value you. They valued your usefulness because they weren't your friend. They just weren't hungry yet. Opportunities become scarce. Promotions are available. Recognition is limited and relationships become competitive. I used to have a problem with that when being relationships become competitive. But now it's like, bro, we all can eat, bro. Like, we all can eat. Like, we can either work together or we can work apart, but we can all eat. There's no need to dim my light. There's no need to dim your light to make mine's brighter. Nah, we all can have bright lights. What's the point? We don't gotta, we don't gotta do that. We don't gotta do that, man. Like, I don't gotta dim my light just so I don't have to dim your light so that when my light shines brighter and we can all eat. Like, you know what I'm saying? Character isn't revealed when everyone's fed. Character shows up when there's only one plate left. like scarcity exposes people's true priorities because they're gonna look out. They're gonna look out for themselves. There's been plenty of times where, like, right where, sorry, clearing my throat. I don't know what's going on. Where I would send job opportunities to some of my friends, and they would be like, "You're not gonna apply for this?" I am. And they was like, "Well, why you gonna apply for it? I'm gonna apply for it because if I don't get it and you get it, I'm still gonna be happy for you." Well, I don't think you should apply for it. Well, then clearly, like, how you gonna tell me not something to apply for, and I'm the one that put you on the fucking job? Like, I'm saying, like, or if I see, like, or if I'm working at a place, I be trying. I don't know they be getting in, but I be trying to get some of my friends in because the economy is hard. Like, hey, man, listen, my job hiring. Here's the link. Because I want people to win. A lot of people be like, damn, I want him to get that job. It's between me or him. Like, I want that shit. So I'm willing to step on this. I'm willing to step on the back of others to get it. I ain't like that, bro. I ain't like that at all. If you get it, bro, I'm happy for you. That just means that it wasn't my time. It's not my season to get that role. Maybe at this point in time, you need it more than I do, right? But I'm not mad at you because you got the job and I didn't get the job. Or some people are like, I should have never fucking gave him that link. That could have been my position, or maybe it couldn't have. But for the people I fuck with the most, if I win, we all win. Right? If I win, we all win, man. Sorry, I'm yawning. It's tired. I've literally been up damn near 24 hours. So I'm not going to keep y'all too much longer. So let's talk about this. When the well runs dry, what happens when you can no longer provide? Right? You lose a job. Who really got your back when you lose a job? For real. Let's talk about that shit. Who really has your back when you lose a job? You'll see real quick who got your back when you lose a job. When you're going through hardships. Like I said, this biking shit has really shown me who the fuck, like, my true friends are. And true people that really want to fuck with me, like, because this shit is hard, bro. This shit is extremely hard. And it's not even the fact of not having the two jobs, bro. It's the fact that having a bike to work every day is extremely hard. And sometimes, bro, like, I be wanting to quit so fucking bad. But I know I can't. Like, my depression be getting the best of me, but I can't quit because I kind of need both. I'm so sorry. Like, I need both sometimes, right? I need both. I'm not saying sometimes I do need both. But when you're going through hardships, who really got your back, bro? Like, who gonna sit there and be on the phone with you to let you cry on their shoulder or let you cry on the phone? Like, who gonna talk life into you when you need that shit? That's why I appreciate you, Shan, and TR, and everybody else that be speaking life into me, bro, because this shit is fucking difficult, bro. Like, not having a fucking vehicle and having to work these two jobs is extremely fucking hard. And I be wanting to give the fuck up. And I just be wanting to be like, fuck it, whatever happens, happens. But they be talking life into me. Like, yeah, no, nigga, like, you wanted this. And Tyler, too. Can't forget Tyler. And Warren. And Xavier. You know what I'm saying? Like, you wanted this, my nigga. You got this. Like, don't give up. You got this, my nigga. Like, you really want to go back to a situation you was in last time? Like, no, nigga. Like, push through. Like, you got this shit. It's ain't forever, my nigga. It's only a season. Like, I know for a fact, like, who during this situation, bro, like, who really, truly, genuinely wants the best for me. Because not everybody wants the best for you. I'm saying, being emotionally exhausted. Like, you know what I'm saying? Setting boundaries. You get to see, like, always, my little philosophy when it comes to women, right, is you tell a woman no. Telling a woman no and how she responds will tell you a lot about that woman, right? Fuck, I do not mean to keep yawning. Sorry, chat. Telling a woman no and seeing how she responds will tell you what woman that she has. If it's like, okay, I understand, because women hate being told no, but they love telling people no, right? Like, how does she respond? Like, oh, my nigga can't never tell me no. Like, bitch, that's unrealistic. Because why I gotta always tell you yes? I'm not a yes man. I'm not like fuck no. Like, the fuck, bitch, please. Man, it got me fucked up. But during those things I just listed, losing a job, going through hardship, being emotionally exhausted, setting boundaries, or saying no, that's when people disappear, bro. Because the people who celebrate your generosity often resent your boundaries. Of course, if you don't set boundaries early, bro, when you tell these people no, they're going to be looking at you crazy because you always... I remember I used to talk to a chick, right? And I remember one day I taught her a lesson. Because whenever she needed me, I would always come through, right? And I just felt like she would purposely, like, do shit, like get her hair done and her nails done, knowing her rent's due, because she knew that, oh, I need $200 and I would help her. So I remember one day she asked and I said, no, I ain't got it. I was like, because you don't bring no value into my life. And she was like, but you're supposed to be a man of your word. And I needed that money. I was dependent on you. I'm sorry. But you don't do the same for me. You don't reciprocate that for me. I can't come to you and be like, can I borrow some money? Or, can I vent to you or whatever? It's like, you just come to me when you want something, when you need something. But you don't really care about me as a person. You don't really care about, you know what I'm saying, like anything I got going on for real. It's all about what I can do for you. I had to cut her off. Oh, I'm sorry. Like, nah, you're not sorry. You sorry because you about to lose the access to my generosity and the benefits that I once provided for you, not because you're truly sorry. Because if you were truly, truly sorry, you would make a change in your behavior. It wouldn't be like it wouldn't be like, I'm sorry, I'll do better. Like, nah, because words is nothing. Like, I hate how women be like, oh, I saw this post and it was like, as a man, I really enjoy men who stay true to their word. If you're gonna buy me a turtle, buy that shit. Like, just, if you say you're gonna buy me a turtle, buy that shit. And I always find it funny how women love a man who stays true to their word, but women are some, not gonna say all, in this generation, majority of women in this generation are very fickle when it comes to their words. You want me to be a woman of my word, but it's okay if you go back on your word because you're just a girl, right? And I fucking hate that saying. I'm just a girl. Like, that shit pisses me off so goddamn bad. Like, you're just a girl. Like, fuck out of here. The people who celebrate your generosity often resent your boundaries. And it sucks. It sucks that you realize the loneliness that comes from realizing who was there for you and who was there for what you offered. Because it'd be the people who you think that is there for you, for real. It'd be so disappointing when you find out they're only there for what they can do for you. Or they're only there because what you can do for them. It's not like, oh, I got you, you scratch my back, I scratch yours. It's really a one-sided relationship, bro. And those be the ones that be the worst, because it'd be like a slow. You ever had like an old leak, right? And it's a slow leak, or a tire leak. It's a slow leak. It's one of those things. And by the time you realize it, you just like, you hurt, because like you thought this person was there for you. You thought this was you, either relationship, friendship, like that was your homie. That's your ride or die. That's your nigga. That's your bitch. And you realize all along they was just a snake. It was a ball python. They weren't hungry yet. But they took their time. They measured how much it was. They measured how much they needed from you. And it was ready to dispose of you. They did that shit. Wasn't even no questions asked. So let's talk about the backstab nobody sees coming. Why betrayal hurts more than people close to us. Why betrayal hurts more from people close to us. Because enemies attack from the front. Most time with your friends, they don't attack from the back. They attack from the front because they gained your trust. right? They gained your trust. You would never see it coming. They have access. Friends have access. Friends know vulnerabilities. Friends know what matters to you. So when they're able to, lock in on that, and they're able to really like get to know you on a personal level, just so they can get in the door and be like, I got you now. I got you now. No issues, no worries. I got you now. You'll never see this coming. You'll never see this betrayal coming because, like, we're so locked in. You'll never know, like, this is my true motives. And that shit hurts like a bitch. It's like, damn, bro, you're supposed to be my bitch. You're supposed to be my wife. And this how you really feel about me, bro? Like, we best friends. This how you really feel about me, bro? As I get older, right, I always try to watch what I say. Like, if I'm in an argument, I will try to wait a few hours before I speak to you because, words are damaging. Yeah. Heat of the moment, shit happens, right? People say shit. But words cut deep because they cut deep. And you never might not be able to recover from that. Ever. Because nobody, for the people that what you do for them, that you've always done for them, and then it's time for them and they're seeking to support you, right? And they don't, you'll never forget that. Your relationship will never be the same either. You'll never forget that. Ever. You'll never, ever forget that because you saw, like, they needed you. They needed you. You was their X, Y, and Z, all of that. Now it's the time that you need them and they're nowhere to be found. That's a different type of hurt. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could be sharing secrets with homies or giving opportunities, making introductions, helping someone grow. And then it's like watching that same person undermine you. Nah, bro, that shit will break your heart. I ain't even gonna lie to you. That shit will break your heart. The deepest cuts don't come from strangers. They come from people you handed the knife to because you trusted them. You handed them the knife. Hey, bro. Shit. You want to cut up some steak? I got you, bro. Yeah, come on. Get this knife, bro. Let's get to work. You turn your back. Right there. And they piercing that shit, too. And they twisting that shit, too. Right? They taking a knife and they twisting that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And then they leaving that shit in you, bro. And then they ain't leaving that shit in you. They taking that shit out. They ain't doing it slowly. They doing that shit fast. They don't want a slow death. They want you to bleed out quick. So by the time you realize it's them, it's too late to really even, by the time you grasp everything, it's too late, bro. You already dead. You already broken inside. Let's talk about this last segment. Not everyone is like this, right? It's an important balance. Avoid turning the episode into trust nobody. Because you I'm of the mindset to where like I trust people until they give me a reason not to trust them. And once you give me a reason not to trust you, I may not trust you no more after that. Let's keep it a buck, right? There's gonna be a difference between users and friends, right? Users, they show up for benefits, disappear during hardship, compete with you secretly. Friends tell you the truth, celebrate your success, stay when nothing have to offer, and they don't keep score. Like with me and my friends, I don't keep I've had to learn to not keep score because when my car shit first happened, I was keeping score and I was getting very upset. But I had to learn not to keep score because when I did that shit, I didn't do it thinking that like, oh, my car's gonna be fucked up and they're gonna be able to do this for me. I did it because I genuinely fucked with you. But I still think it is fucked up. Like, I did this because I didn't fuck with you and now you need me and you just not willing to help. But you know what the sacrifice I did to make sure that you were straight. Like, I learned not to keep score, but I still feel like that's fucked up. And you really got to differentiate between a user and a friend. Let you and your friend get into an argument, right? Like a bad argument. And see how y'all come back from that. Is that your real friend? Or was that just somebody that was masking themselves to be your friend as a real user because they know you a genuine person? Real friendship survives drought, and I agree with that. Um, Maybe a year ago, me and y'all know Antoine, me and my best friend Antoine. Well, I don't really know. I don't want to say we best friends no more. We're good friends, very good friends now. Um, we had about 2 years ago, 3 years ago now, probably. We got into a real bad argument. Um, and we stopped talking for a while, bro. A while. Shit. Me and Larry got into an argument. Stopped talking for a while. But real friendship survives drought. Eventually, somebody reaches out, and you may not be as close as you once was, right? Because I think that's a thing to where you can reconnect with somebody who you was very good close friends with, but still not be as close as you once was. I think that's a real thing. Because for me, like the people I talk to every day in my life, like it's such a routine that the moment like we get into an argument and then we go like it's different. It's like a couple weeks, we go like 4 or 5 months without talking to you. Like I now have a routine that doesn't involve you, so it's gonna be hard for me to get back into that old routine because I've learned to exclude you from my life, right? Um. So yeah, that's the episode because it's I'm tired. It's almost 5 o'clock. So I want to leave y'all with this. Um, Maybe the lesson isn't to become cold. The lesson is to become observant, right? Pay attention to who's around you when the well is full, but pay even closer attention to who's around when it's empty. The people who only love the water will leave you when the well runs dry. The people who love you help you dig deeper. And it's a question for my average Joe and Jane community. Think about the 5 people closest to you. If everything you provide disappeared tomorrow, your money, influence, connections, favorites, and usefulness, who would still be standing beside you? And that's it. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all, man. Maybe this comes out today. Maybe it doesn't. We'll see. You want to follow me, man? Average Take TPC. That's the podcast Instagram. Follow the YouTube, the Average Show Media LLC. Also follow the Graphic Tees YouTube, and that's Graphic Tees Pod. Graphic T apostrophe S Pod. And then subscribe, man. Subscribe to the YouTube. Subscribe to both YouTube. Subscribe to all your streaming platforms. Share this with a friend. If you got any questions, concerns, man, hit me up. It's your boy Joe. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all, man. I promise you I'm trying to be more consistent. I'm out. Peace.